What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at the LARS pack bundle. Now with the bundle itself you do get Save the World. You also get the hero LARS, which is a Save the World character. You also get the outfit for Battle Royale, which is LARS. You get the Sturm backling, and you do get his harvesting tool called the Prop Chop Pickaxe. You also get challenges which accumulate to 1000 V-Bucks and 1000 X-ray tickets. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So, LARS. Now LARS is a founding member of Steelwool. Now the band itself did travel around the world before the whole Sturm thing happened in Save the World. Now before all that happened, LARS did study storms, and in Save the World he is working from home base using the Steelwool van to fly around and collect data on the storms. Now that's just a brief summary of LARS. But the outfit itself does take inspiration even though it's not similar. You could easily tell just by the neck design. The original LARS in Save the World does have like a longer neck, and for some odd reason this one they just shorten it. Now the outfit itself is very cool. It does look like a scientist's coat he is wearing, and he does have gauges on his sleeve. Now Steelwool and the whole story behind Fortnite is just amazing, and I do love it, and LARS actually is decent. Now the backline itself, I really didn't understand it, but at the same time I did. He is in the band Steelwool, so it actually makes sense for him to have a guitar of some sorts, but I could have easily seen Blue Glow if he actually did play Save the World, which it could be his backline because you do need it to actually power up the band. Now he also comes with a pickaxe, which is actually very interesting, and I mean the whole bundle in my opinion is worth it. So the bundle itself does cost you $15.99, which is actually USD in my country, which is a little bit on the pricier side. You do get V-Bucks though to accumulate for that, which makes the whole deal a lot better. So that means you are getting the package for about $6 or so, and when you put it that way, it is so worth it. So what's my final rating for LARS? I'm gonna have to give LARS a 7 out of 10. Now it was actually very difficult to actually rate LARS just because I do like the outfit for the whole lore it is behind, so I couldn't be biased towards that. But then what really made it worth it was the backling. The Sturmer, even though I'm not a huge fan of the Power Core's backlings, the Sturmer, you have to admit, is decent. It is blue, which is one of my favorite colors, so it looks very good. Then you do get a harvesting tool, which it is reactive and it does swing whenever you are swinging it. The Prop Chop is decent, but not the best harvesting tool out there. Again, you are getting Save the World, so if you don't have it, it's so worth it. Automatically buy right there. But even if you do own it, you do get 1000 V-Bucks back, which you could actually go into Save the World or into Battle Royale and spend those. You also get a harvesting tool, a backling, and a really cool character that does have an amazing lore if you actually do play the game. So without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. Now for my first combination with LARS, we're going to be pairing it up with the Battle Balloon. Now again, if you guys do play Save the World, you're going to know why I'm picking this combo. Now the Battle Balloon is just interpretation of the bus. Now the Battle Balloon itself is just an interpretation of the van he does drive into the storm whenever you do give it Blue Glow, and it just made perfect sense in my mind. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the laser pick. Now the laser pick, the main reason why I'm using it is because it is a harvesting tool from Save the World if you do play that campaign. Now the laser pick itself does have this very cool electrical feel to it. It is blue, so it complements the balloon itself. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Spectral Essence. Now the Spectral Essence itself is simplistic, it fits really well, and overall fits very good with the second. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Planetary Probe. Now the Planetary Probe is just a satellite you are using as a glider, and since he does get intel for the storm, it just made perfect sense for him to actually have some sort of device to this. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Callsign Falcon. Now the Callsign Falcon itself does have this brownish texture to it that just represents perfectly with the code itself. Then for our next combination with LARS, we're going to be pairing him up with the Clue Finder. Now again, he does take notes and studies the storm, so having a backline to represent that just made sense. There's a sign of it, and the look of it just looks like something that he would use to actually calculate the storm. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Throwback Axe. Now the Throwback Axe just represents purely what Save the World used to be. The Throwback Axe is the simplistic look of a harvesting tool that we did obtain during our first chapter in the map. Now the color scheme of the shaft itself does match really well with the backline and the brownish aesthetics from LARS. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Zip Ribbons. Now another simplistic control with this combination. Now LARS is just a human trying to discover what the storms actually are bringing to the table, so having a control to have a simplistic look just made sense. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Junk Jet. Now the main reason why I'm going it is because of the mirror color scheme. It could also be something he actually built after his van actually goes down, and it just made perfect sense because it does look like something he would have built. Then for the wrap, we're gonna be going with the Lifestyle Beach. Now the Lifestyle Beach wrap just goes really well with this whole combination because of the brownish aesthetic. Now for the honorable mention with the LARS, you could pair it up with anything that does have like a dirty blonde color scheme. Anything with brown or like leather is gonna look really good with this outfit. Now for the backbling and the thing that everybody loves the most about this pack, the Sturm. Now we're going to be pairing up the Sturm with Ninja. Now for Ninja, I'm going to be using the reactive edit style since I do believe that's the best one out of all four. Now the reactive edit style just matches really well because of the blue hair he does have and the all blue aesthetics he is wearing. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Positron. Now the Positron itself does have this very cool blue color scheme that is similar to that of Ninja's outfit. And then for the contra, we're going to be going with the lightning. Now the lightning contra just goes very well because of the aesthetics of Ninja. Then you do have the lightning effects on the guitar itself, so it's just a perfect match. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the fusion coil. Now the fusion coil with the default edit style just looks really good. You do have the wings themselves that does have the dark blue similar to Ninja, and then the rest of the glider itself is all black, so it complements the black from the skin as well. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the blue shock. Now the blue shock itself does have lightning effect going across the weapon wrap, and each time you do shoot it does get lighter, and it just matches perfectly with the whole aesthetic look of both Ninja and the backbling itself. Then for our next combination with the Sturm, we're going to be pairing it up with the Surf Strider. Now the main reason why I'm pairing them up with the Surf Strider is just based off color scheme. Now the guitar itself on an all blue aesthetic look similar to that of Surf Strider just fits really well. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Ray Smasher. Now Ray herself is the biggest fan of steel wool, and just having her harvesting tool combined with the backbling just makes sense, and the color scheme matches perfectly. Then for the contra, we're going to be going the Shooting Star. The Shooting Star contra does invoke the character itself in an all blue aura, which is similar to that of the backbling and outfit. Then for the glider, we're going to be going the Blue Streak. Now the Blue Streak itself does have blue and white color scheme to it that goes really well with the outfit. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the square. Now the square wrap itself does have this very cool animation that does make the weapon wrap into an all black color scheme, but for the most part it is blue, so it matches really well with the outfit. Now for the honorable mentions with the Sturm, you could pair it up with any outfit that does have blue. Any outfit from the Frozen series, as you could tell, is going to match perfectly with this backbling. Now for the harvesting tool, the Prop Chop. Now the Prop Chop goes really well with Rick Sanchez. Now the reason why I'm pairing them up together is because Rick Sanchez does have this lab coat that goes really well with the white design from the harvesting tool itself. Then he is a scientist, so I could actually see him actually working on something similar to this. Then for the backbling, we're going to be going with the Signal Jammer. Now the Signal Jammer itself does have this very cool animation in the center of it that goes really well with the blue aesthetics from his shirt and his hair. Then it is some sort of power source, so I could see it using it to power up the harvesting tool. Then for the contra, we're going to be going with the Conduit Crasher. Now the Conduit Crasher itself does have this very cool lights on the hands and feet, which goes really well with the background. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Spiky Jet. Now the Spiky Jet is just a glider that does have the fundamental color schemes of white and red, which goes really well with the harvesting tool and the outfit. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Fingerprints. Now Now the fingerprint itself does have an imprint of a fingerprint on the weapon wrap, which it is blue and white, which complements Rick Sanchez. Then for last combination with the prop chop, we're going to be pairing it up with Earhart. Now Earhart is a pilot, and just having something that is similar to that of the propellers of an airship just made sense for her to use. Then for the backling, we're going to be going with the Ohm's mantle. Now I really do love the design of the Ohm's mantle, especially with that leather design of the cape, which goes perfectly with all the leather she does have. Then for the contra, we're going to be going with the Spectral Essence. Now she is in the air a lot, so having the Spectral Essence as a contra just made perfect sense to actually utilize. Then for the glide, we're going to be going with the Assault Bomber. Now the Assault Bomber itself is just an aircraft that she actually could be piloting to the island, which makes perfect sense since she is a pilot. Then for the ride, we're going to be going with the Call Sign Falcon. Now the Call Sign Falcon itself does have this very cool color scheme that's subtle but effective. It is brown and like a lightish black color scheme that goes really well with the leather design from the backling and the outfit. Now those were the two combinations I did find for Lars, the two combinations I did find for his backling, the Sturm, and the two combinations I did find for his harvesting tool, the prop chop. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos of fake cosmetic skins every single day. And if you guys want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 D's all together. Each time you guys use my code near the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it, and it really helps this channel grow. And if you guys have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.